All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the show. Sorry about the delay. We were supposed to go live earlier today, and it just didn't work out. And you know what? It's okay with me. Listen, your life went on. My life definitely went on. I guess we have some things to talk about. And I'm going to be purposely very ambiguous about about a lot of this. Really quick, I want to give a quick shout out and a quick thank you and a quick little where is their thing? Where is it right here? Why is it down here? A quick little all right there to StreamYard. They're the ones that are powering this live stream. If you guys want to do live stream yourself, pick a camera, pick a microphone, away you go. To make it really simple, check out StreamYard.com. I have a 14-day pro trial for you down below. Link is right down there. Take care of you guys. Very simple to use. Nothing to download, nothing to install. Link is down for there for you guys. You guys go and check them out. So appreciate StreamYard taking care of us. You know what we're going to do, folks? I don't think we're going to put the border back on. We talked about this the other day. I think we're going to forego the border. We're going to go borderless. We're just going to raw dog this, all right? No more border anymore. Because I find it kind of takes away from the show and whatnot. So we're just going to embiggen ourselves here. Then we're over here, folks. Did you guys hear about these phones? Did you hear about these phones here? Man, people are upset again. People are always upset in this community. I don't know why. But yeah, your MVP people. Oh, look here. I'm gonna trigger some people. We're just gonna. There we go. Which one is crooked? Anyway, we'll just put it right back like that. There we go. Yeah, we're gonna talk about the Pixel 8, which I've started using again. I actually gave my son the Pixel 8 Pro. I'm switching back to the 8. I've been saying this from the start. I've been saying it right from the start. If I was not in this whole content creation thing, I would be using the 8. It has everything except for 3 things that this thing has. 3. Count them 3. Telephoto. Bigger camera. Bigger battery. Sorry, bigger camera? What? Bigger battery, bigger screen. So bigger screen, bigger battery, telephoto. Other than that, wow, I'm just so out of it. These 2 phones share exactly the same things. All right. People, I'm going to be talking about the Pixel 8 and Pixel 8 Pro. I have the 8 right here in hazel. I've had this guy since October. Love it. But let's dive into live chat real quick. Let's see who's here. I'm going to put myself up in the corner. How you guys doing? Yeah, Tech Free Needs, he said something about, somebody said something about me being off center. That's because I had this extra screen going. And then I could also remove that. That's our top-down screen. But we're gonna rock with this for now while we go through some of the live chat and whatnot. If you guys haven't done so yet, make sure you guys join us over on the Discord. The Zach Talks Tech Discord. If you're a channel member here, you get access to a couple of different areas. You get a little badge that says you are a member over on the YouTube channel. So go ahead and check us out. If you've never been on the Discord before, it's going to look completely barren to you when you get over there until we assign you a role. So just chill out until we assign you a role, and away you go. We got Dennis Carlson coming in from Sweden, right there. That one's for Sweden. Dale Vaughn says you're late. Yeah, man, I'm totally late. I was supposed to start at like 3.5 hours ago. I'm totally late. Tech Free Needs, how you doing? Snowman Can, how you doing? Don Coven. Don's one of our channel members. We love our channel members. Check this out. Prime, energy is available here in Canada now. I'm going to drink this to celebrate. I've been kind of saving this as a way to celebrate this, even though I only bought it a couple days ago. But I've been saving it to drink with you guys. I don't normally do the energy drink thing, guys. You guys know that, but today's an exception. So cheers to you. Cheers to you, Don Coven. Don, I love the Canucks. Today I'm so happy. I love the Canucks. Love them. All right, buddy? Oh, yeah. Going through the rest of the chat here. Don Coven with the celebrations. Appreciate you, buddy. I'm going to give you a little star right there. Very low for me. I think we're good here. Can't really hear you. Now I don't hear it. There we go. Okay, there we go. David Foster coming in on X, man. Heard it, but not through the stream. Sounds like it's coming from the speakers. I think it's coming through now. Pretty sure the sounds are coming through now. It's working now. That's really weird. I had to turn it off and turn it back on. Sometimes that works like that. We got Dale Vaughn in the house. How you doing? Wishing you the best. There, Michael coming through on X as well. Hey, Zach. How you doing? Michael? Doing well, man. How are you doing? That's the question, my friend. How are you doing? Michael. There he is. Oliver Vray. How you doing, man? Thanks for being here, Oliver. Appreciate you. Rocksmith. Hey, all. I'm going to be in bed in a few minutes. Great to hear Zach. Sent from the Pixel 8. Hey, man. Got a Pixel 8 right here. And Hazel. We love it. We love it. We love it. That's your MVP. Deal with it, people, because Marquez said so. Benjamin, yeah, man, you haven't been here for a while. Thanks for coming through, Oliver. I hope you're doing well, man. Travis, best of luck with your new endeavor. Thank you, man. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. Yes, I will be streaming on Christmas Eve on Sunday, and we will be reading. Let me just get it here. We will be reading this right here on Christmas Eve. Die Hard Christmas. We're going to be reading this on Sunday, so make sure you guys come on by at 11:05 a.m. Mountain. That's 1:05 p.m. Eastern. So 11:05 a.m. Mountain on Sunday for our Die Hard reading. We've done this every year. This will be the 4th year that we've done this, I think. I think it's the 4th year that we've done this. Die Hard Christmas. So come on by on Sunday. We'll read it. I even do all the voices, Mrs. McLean. And the whole bit, you know. I do all the voices. I've been practicing. I've been watching I've watched Die Hard 3 times this week already. I just turn it on when I'm doing my editing. I just have it playing on the Pixel tablet. So come on by. We're going to do this on Sunday, okay? Any special dishes, Oliver's asking, that we eat during the holidays? My wife makes a dessert. It's from my grandmother's recipes called marzipan squares. Marzipan squares. When we do the reading on Sunday for the Die Hard thing, I'm going to have some Christmas treats. I'm going to have some Christmas treats and things like that, you know, kind of laid out right here during the reading. I'll be eating Christmas treats with you guys. We're going to have our Christmas cheer off to the side and stuff like that, our holiday cheer. And I'm going to have some of those treats here and whatnot. But I don't know if I would call that special. You know, we do the turkey thing. Where this year we're doing a deep fried turkey. We're actually doing 2. We're feeding. There's going to be 18 people and 1 cat. 18 people and 1 cat eating Christmas dinner at my house this year. We're entertaining 18 people, and I couldn't be more happy about it. We're going to be doing 2 turkeys. You know, everybody's kind of we have everybody kind of bringing a little bit of things here and there, but we got 2 turkeys going. We're going to be deep frying both of them. We're going to inject both those turkeys with like a teriyaki garlic kind of thing. It's going to be amazing. It's going to be amazing. So that's what we're doing here. Thanks, man. I really appreciate it. Yippee-ki-yay. We don't talk about, Bruno says, just got my Pixel 8 Pro, but my iPhone 15 Pro Max that I was going to sell, I think I'm keeping and selling the Pixel. Each photo taken so far, quality is just that much better on the iPhone. You know what? Everybody has their preference. I'm wondering if you might have a lemon. I'll give you an example here. This camera right here where I'm pointing at, this is actually an iPhone 15 Pro. And this right here is the Pixel 8 Pro. Okay. Sorry, this Pixel 8. Sorry. This is the Pixel 8 Pro. Pixel 8 Pro is right here, okay? And the Bay, and then this is the Hazel. And then if we go to this camera here, this top-down camera here, we're going to go ahead and swap this over here. This top-down camera, this camera right here, this is actually a Pixel 6a. Look how good this is focusing. In, out, in. It's my son's phone. Oh, he's got messages here. Sorry, bud. Anyway, that's my son's phone. I can't use the fingerprint sensor because he's got his fingerprint. But let's go ahead and unlock that there. There's my son's phone. He likes greens and whatnot. He's using this right now. So we're actually swapping. I'm going to be putting my info in here. He's going to be going into the Pixel 8 Pro. So I'm actually going to be switching over to this. I really love the size of the Pixel 8. And let's just talk about this right now. Let's just talk about this right now, okay? What are you really sacrificing when you go from the Pixel 8? Sorry, let me rephrase that. What are you really sacrificing when you go from the Pixel 8 Pro to the Pixel 8? Well, hardware-wise, over here, you're going to get a telephoto. Over here, you are not. So telephoto. Obviously, the Pro is bigger, and with that, you're going to get a bigger screen, bigger battery, but not too much. If you look at it on paper, it's not that much. Other than that, they both have the AI features. They both have the Google Assistant. They both, have the fast charging, wireless charging, reverse charging. They both have fantastic cameras, including, the 50 megapixel there and whatnot. So you really are not sacrificing a lot. And if someone came to me today and said Pixel 8 or Pixel 8 Pro, I would 100% recommend this. And that's not just because Marquez said it, but I've been saying it for a while. If I was not in content creation, if I was not doing this, I would totally use this. I use the Pro because I like discovering the Pro features, especially the Pro camera this year and whatnot. It's been really fun to use. But when I had this for the couple weeks before I had this one, I really loved using this. And I came from a Pixel 7 Pro. So I came from a Pixel 7 Pro over to the 8. And then I reluctantly went from this over here. I'm glad I have both to test them out. But I like going over here. And I'm actually looking forward to switching over to this for the rest of the holidays, for the rest of the year. I might even go to CES with this over the Pixel 8 Pro. I might go with this over the 8 Pro. Although having a telephoto might be really handy for some of those pictures around Vegas and stuff like that. I really haven't decided. Honestly, for myself personally, I could flip a coin and be happy with both. I really could. But I find myself leaning towards this. I really do. And like, what gorgeous colors. Here's my thing. I talked about this before. Dear Google, we all love the matte finish. We love this matte finish. We absolutely love this. We love the brushed finish of the camera visor on the 8. We love that look, this brushed finish. Look at the camera visor on the 8 Pro. Little dinged up and everything. Okay, not the actual lens, but just the visor. We've got some, marks here and there. That's okay. Not a big deal. It still works. Right? That being said, we love the matte finish over here. We love this. We love this matte finish on all these colors on the 8 Pro. We love the brush finish of the camera on the 8. We also love the brushed finish of the edges. Google, please do this next year. Here's our request. This matte gloss, or not non-gloss, or frosted like this, and this visor style, and these rails on both devices. So frosted back, same visor, and the brushed rails on both devices. Please, Google, do this next year for both the 9 and the 9 Pro. And I think you knock it out of the park. Listen, man, people don't like glossy phones. And I know you're going to say, well, everybody puts a case on it. Listen, not everybody puts a case on it. Sometimes it's nice to take your phone out. Okay? I'm not a fan of the fingerprints, even though they don't show up that bad on this because of this color. But I would much rather have a matte gloss finish like this with a, we can make the G logo nice and glossy. That's fine. But the rest, make it like this, and then do the railings like this, and then do the camera visor like this. Do that, Google. Please do that. Is anybody else going to co-sign on this with me? Is anybody else going to say, yeah, I agree? Does anybody watching this right now, anybody in the live chat, do you guys actually like glossy phones? Don't tell me you like glossy phones, because if you do, I don't know if you should really be here anymore. I don't think you should be here. Seriously, I don't think people like that kind of stuff. I'm going to go up here into the live chat. Let's take a look. Go ahead and put this here. And we'll go here. And we'll do this thing right here. So Manny says here, MVP Pixel, most valuable Pixel. I love it. What do you think of the Andar leather case for the 15 Pro? Heard they're top tier. Andar is top tier when it comes to leather products and whatnot. They make an awesome product. I don't have any here for my iPhone right now. I'm hoping to get some stuff in the new year. I do have Technically T's first generation of the Technically Red. but not the updated version with the improved action button. So I don't want to show you guys that until I get both, until I can kind of compare. But Andar cases, when it comes to leather, they're one of the best. They're some of the best. Honestly, they really are. It's top tier. The packaging, everything, 100%, man. Can't forget the darn cat. What's up, Zach? Fellow chatters. Yeah, man. Shark Fin. 18 people plus a cat. 18 people plus a cat, man. We don't like Bruno. It says, like photos of my cat, for example, is blurry, even in action and no real movement, whereas the iPhone is more crisp and at least. So my question for you, Bruno, is this. Are you using the 50 megapixel camera that requires a steady hand or even a tripod? Or do you have it on the 12 megapixel shooter? My second question would be is there a hardware issue? Because this should not be happening, because the software should be clearing things up. That should not be happening. Like literally Pixel camera is dummy proof, man. That kind of stuff should not be happening. That kind of stuff should not be happening. I'm going to swap over here. There we go. That's a better view right there. That's a better view right there. We'll just leave that right there like that. Yeah, why are you guys so serious? Why so serious? That'd be nice if you interviewed your son for perspective using both. Yeah, so you know what? The plan is this. The plan is this. Here's the plan. Here's the plan. He's been using the 8. He's probably used the 8 more consistently than I have. He's been using it basically since the start of the school year in September. So September, October, November, I mean, we'll say 3.5 months. Yeah, I want to use it for a couple weeks, or at least until the end of the year. And then maybe in January, we do a live stream or we do a video where we talk about like what we liked about both. He's going to go to this. He says he's actually kind of afraid to go to this because of how big it is. Because I'm going to be popping it into a D-brand grip case for him. He already has this in a grip case. In fact, I don't know if you guys can see it, but there's actually a screen protector on there right now. There's a Caseology screen protector on there. And he normally has D-brand skin on the visor here along with the case. Actually, it's right here. So he has the acid case. He loves this. I love this case as well. The D-brand cases are just awesome. D-brand sent this out for him. Thanks to them as well. We had to very carefully take off the visor skin. I really hope we can reapply it. We used a lot of hot air and whatnot. It worked out well. But this is the acid Warzone one. So you know, we'll be popping this into a case. I have a case with the X-ray skin. Actually, yeah, I have it right here. So he'll be using this with the 8 Pro. He'll be using the X-ray on the 8 Pro. We'll be popping that in here for him, and that's the way he'll go. And then I'll just use this, like that, and away we go, kind of thing, right? So that's the plan. That's the plan, Stan. And then I thought maybe we would do a live stream or something like that, where we talk about, you know, what we liked, what we didn't like about the cases, or not the cases, the phones. It was kind of funny. He got kind of upset. He's like, "But I don't want a big phone. I like the size of this thing." You know. So we'll see what happens, right? We'll see what happens. It'll be fun, right? I don't do these one and gun, one-off, reviews and whatnot. Everybody, that my content's always been an extended. This is how it's been going over so long. Yeah, exactly. Don nailed it right there. All right. Yeah, matte everything. Cheers to you guys. What are you drinking right now? Like, what are you having anything festive? What are you partaking? What is wetting your lips? I'm drinking a Prime. Uh, 140 milligrams of caffeine. That's actually not a lot. That's actually quite. It's actually pretty low compared to other wet places. But this ice pop, this is good, man. Let me tell you. Woo. I hate that I love this because I don't like Logan Paul or KSI. But both the hydration and this stuff right here, this stuff is good, man. Let me tell you. Oh, yeah. Michael Pepper says here, the process of making matte glass is more expensive and difficult to maintain durability in comparison to glossy. But I prefer matte, excuse me, for sure. I like the Pixel 5 back to return. Yeah, man. I don't care if there's an increased cost. I just don't like fingerprints. Using the Pixel 8 Pro without a case for the first couple weeks that I had it was such a fun experience. It's probably how the visor got scratched up and everything like that. But I mean, the glass is fine, right? I don't care. But using this naked, the phone, not me. Well, maybe sometimes. But using this just like the way it is, the way it was manufactured, is such a freeing thing. And yes, it likes to walk across the, sometimes it likes to slide here and there. And you got to be super aware of that kind of stuff. But just like around the house and everything, so much fun. So much fun. I love the matte glass, the frosted thing. And then these railings on the side of the 8. You guys see them there? It kind of focuses for a second. Yeah. Maybe there's a better angle. Here, let's do this side here. So the brushed edges here, brush railings on the 8, especially this hazel color, are just gorgeous. They really are gorgeous. And then the visor just looks awesome. Let me just switch this over for you guys. Look at the visor. Looks great, hey? This thing still looks brand new. My son's been taking such good care of it. We've had a skin on it and a case since day one kind of thing. Mine's had a little more abuse because I use it. I use it and abuse it. Not on purpose, but it just happens. Anyway, going through the live chat here. Pixel I've tried 12 megapixel and 50. Both just aren't as crisp, so I guess a hardware issue possibly. But in Canada here, there's no Google store like Apple store, so just a pain to send off. Okay, so we talk about Bruno. I too am Canadian, as you probably know. I'm in Calgary. If you go to Mobile Clinic, Klinik, Mobile Clinic, they are authorized Google Repair Center. So if you're still within 1 year of the device, Google should be fixing that for you, okay? Or even swapping it. If you got through a carrier, please check with your carrier. Otherwise, go to Mobile Clinic, and they are authorized. I've seen them do their work. They do very good work. They actually used to be a customer of mine back in the day. So I know where these guys come from. Please go see Mobile Clinic, and they will take care of you. I promise you, okay? They are an authorized Google Repair Center. And if you send your stuff into Google Canada, they send it off to Mobile Clinic anyway. Okay, they're authorized for Google. They're authorized for a Samsung. They're authorized for Apple. Hey man, Geonosis in the house. Oh my God!
All right.
Geonosis, this man coming through, man. How you doing, man? I'm glad you made it for a stream. Geonosis used to come by all the time, and now he just doesn't. He's working. It's all good. It's all good, man. It's all good. It's all good. Geonosis, I'm glad you're here. Gino says, I will fill you in on more details on the back end, okay? I can't remember. Did I give you my number? If I gave you my number, Gino says, text me, okay? And something should ding here. Either my computer will ding, which means you have my iPhone number, or my Pixel will go off with that, okay? Going back to the Pixel, like I said, when it comes to the hardware, guys, you're really only sacrificing 3 things when you go from here to here, and that's telephoto, battery size, screen size. Other than that, you're getting the same AI features. You're getting all the same Google Assistant features. Unfortunately, you go into this kind of glossy thing, but, if you put a skin or whatever on top, I think you're good to go, right? In fact, we always do this. And then we're going to do it again. We're going to bring up my favorite website here, gsmarena.com, because they're not, they're kind of non-partial kind of thing. And they have this great comparison tool. So we're going to get really into the weeds here and into some comparison stuff here, okay? So I'm going to go ahead and share my screen with you guys. And we're going to look at the specific differences on paper, if you will, between the Pixel 8 Pro and the regular Pixel 8. So when people say, well, how different is it, right? We're going to take a real close look here. I'm just going to zoom this in so we can see it real good, okay? And go ahead and click on that. All right. So let's go. Pixel 8 Pro. And that'll load up. And then Pixel 8. Okay. First of all, please disregard the pricing. That's just advertisement and whatnot, and their own affiliate kind of thing. Again, that's Canadian pricing. Now, the nice thing about this is once we bring this up, we click this button up here that says differences. Okay. Anything that's different will be highlighted or bolded. Okay. So please keep in mind the Pixel 8 Pro is on the left, Pixel 8 on the right. In fact, we can even do this through the regular Pixel website. Maybe we'll do that instead. Give me a second here. Let's do this instead. Let's go to... no, where to go? Hold on here. Store.google.com. All right, here we go. And of course, they got all sorts of promotions going on right now, guys. If you're on their mailing list, you probably would have got something recently. All the pricing you're going to see is Canadian, so please disregard. Make sure you check your region. But what we're doing is we're doing a spec comparison. Okay. And you can do this right on their site. Let's take a look here. Where did they put it? Accessories. Well, let's go to Pixel 8. Here we go. All right, comparison. Yeah, $749 right now, and I think there's a bunch of discounts you can add on top of that as well, or subtract from that, I guess is to say. Pretty good. So we're going to bring up both Pixels here. And just for fun, we'll bring up the Pixel 7a. So we'll leave the 7a right here. Look, we got the 8 and 8 Pro. Okay, so we're good to go already, okay? So obviously price difference. Now, here we go. Now, in terms of height, width, and depth, we know that there's obviously a difference there in terms of size. Okay, it's really not a lot. I mean, 150.5 millimeter height compared to 162.6. I mean, it doesn't seem like a lot, but when you look at it in person, obviously. Now, so basically, Pixel 8, 6.2 inch screen. You got a 6.7, and of course, I mean, you guys can see them right here. It's, I mean, you look at that and you go, oh, what's the big difference between 6.2, 6.7? It does make a big difference. So you can see that right here, right? You're going to get a higher res screen on the 8 Pro than the 8, but honestly, I personally cannot really tell the difference. I do notice a little bit difference with the brightness, but the 8 is definitely brighter than even last year's 7 Pro. Definitely brighter, okay? Aspect ratio pretty much the same there. And again, you're going to get between 60 and 120 hertz and up to 120 hertz on the 8 Pro. So you're going to get that on both of them, which is awesome. HDR support, always on display now, playing at a glance. It's all pretty much the same. Then we go to the battery. 5,000 versus 4,500. Now, if you know how pixels work, people, you know that it usually takes about a week or two until they kind of settle in. And my battery life with 8 and 8 Pro has been awesome. My son's never complained about it, whatnot. He's perfectly fine getting all day. Fast charging, wireless charging, reverse wireless charging, the whole bit there, okay? And of course, Gorilla Glass, Victus on both. You got Victus 2 is a little bit stronger on the 8 Pro. But again, glass is glass and glass breaks, right? As Zach from Jerry Rig says. And they're both IP68 water and dust resistance. Then, memory. Now, this is interesting. The 8 Pro is 12 gigabytes. The 8 Pro is 12 gigabytes. And the 8 is 8 gigabytes. But I've personally never felt that they were slow. I know that this gigabyte, this whole RAM thing is always something that a lot of spec nerds talk about and whatnot. And I have to admit, I'm also interested as well. But I think as long as the device is optimized, I personally have never noticed a difference. And then, of course, your storage size is 128, 256. I'll say this. I'm definitely using up storage a lot faster than previous years, and I think it's just because I'm taking a lot more video. I think next year I might look at a 256. I find myself clearing out the photos a lot and make sure they're saved to the cloud. But, you know, make your choice basically based on what you need. Titan M2 for both Google One, fingerprint unlock, face unlock. The face unlock is super fast this year, and it's very secure, the face unlock. Listen, if my banks are saying that I can use the face unlock as opposed to using a password now, my biometrics, my fingerprint, whatever, my thumbprint, then hey, I think that's pretty secure, and we know it is. Google Tensor with G3 on both of them. And then we come to the camera. Everything is exactly the same with both, okay? On the main shooters, 50 megapixel, you know, f1.68 aperture, yada, 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 optical, you know, everything's the same. And then when you come to the ultra wide and the telephoto, that's where things change a lot, okay? So if you are, I would say this, if you are into mobile photography, having an awesome camera is important to you, not just for taking photos every day of like your family and things like that, but also maybe work you do and things like that. Maybe you take photos for, or video or whatnot for your job or whatever it might be. You probably want to look at the Pro because you're looking at a 48 megapixel ultra wide as opposed to a 12. Okay. And then of course the Pro is going to have the telephoto, which is going to help with the zoom and whatnot. Okay. So definitely take that under consideration. And then the selfie camera is the same on both, 10.5. And then when you go to the camera features, you're going to get Pro controls, high resolution photography on the Pro, video boost and night sight video on the Pro. Other than that, everything else is the same. The video boost is a pretty cool feature. Have you guys watched some of the videos? I recommend you look at videos from Dale Vaughn and from Nomad Tech Project, formerly known as oh my God, what was Lenny's channel called before? It was called Nomad Tech Project. Oh my God, Pixel something rather. Anyway, he renamed it to Nomad Tech Project. He's been putting out a lot of sample videos on like TikTok and things like that of the video boost side by side, which has been pretty cool to see. And then because you know, you guys can see here, all the other features are the same: panorama, face unblur, manual, locked folder, magic eraser, magic editor, right? Audio is the same for both. You got 3 mics, spatial audio. Okay. And of course, you're going to get the regular updates. And as you guys know, 7 years of updates. 7 years of updates. So who's keeping their phone for 7 years? I don't know. But it's a thing now. It's a thing now. So, give me a second here, people. I have to pick up somebody from the airport, and I just realized what time it is. Okay, I don't have to be there till 10 o'clock. Okay. I've got time. I got 4 hours. All right. Yeah. So anyway, diving into the live chat here. Don says, for the cost of memory these days, the extra headroom seems like a little no-brainer. Why would they not put it in for what they are charging for these devices? Yeah, I agree there. You know, it comes down to a cost thing. You know, even 5 years ago when we were, if you said, oh, 128 gigabytes, you'd be like, wow, that's enough room. But now it seems like 128 is almost just enough. So, I mean, you can imagine back in the days when we were buying phones when they had only 16 gigabytes of storage. I remember buying an Xperia phone from Sony. It came with 8 gigabytes of storage, and then I could put another 8 gigabyte SD in there. Total of 16. You could even get away with an operating system now with that. So it's pretty crazy how things have changed, right? So, but yeah, honestly, people, this is just a stream to just kind of celebrate the fact that Marquez picked this as phone of the year. I'm co-signing with that, and it just kind of, I want to, you know, we're just kind of like, I don't know, rubbing salt into the wound, I guess. Your phone of the year? I mean, listen, that's one guy's opinion. He holds, you know, he's got some influence, we'll call it that. And, you know, you don't have to agree with it. We talked about this before in terms of phone of the year and whatnot. I've said it before and I'll say it again. The phone of the year, the best phone out there is the one that suits your needs. Not everybody needs a pro device. Not even I need a pro device. But it depends on what you need it for. What are you doing it for? It makes sense for me to have this and then have this on the side kind of thing, right? A lot of my friends and families, they come to me all the time. Hey, Zach, I'm going to get the iPhone 11 Pro Max or the 14 Pro Max or whatever it is, or 15 Pro Max, whatever. And I'm thinking to myself, do you really need that honking boy? Do you really need that huge phone? when you could go for something smaller, they end up going with like a 14 or just a 15 Pro kind of thing. Heck, even this camera right here, this side camera here, this is an iPhone 15 Pro, not the Max, 15 Pro, because the Max is just too big. It's got all the same features and whatnot. So, you know, just because the marketing and all the information and all the, you know, all the commercials you see out there and everything like that all say, you know, pro, you don't necessarily need that. And you should be perfectly happy with the tech that you buy, because it's ultimately for you. And nobody really cares what phone you have. And I've talked about this before, and I'll say it again. If you're hanging around with people that judge you based on the tech you use or the color of your bubble, get new people to hang out with. Those are not your friends. I'm so serious about this. You can make other friends. Why continue to hang out and associate with people that are going to judge you because, you got an Android phone, or she went with the iPhone 14, not the 14 Pro Max. Like, what's wrong with you? What's wrong with these people? What's wrong with their heads? Really? Come on, man. It still does the same things that your phone does. Takes pictures, Facebook, posting stupid TikToks. Relax. Relax, people. All right, listen. Quick live stream. I didn't even finish my ice pop. I didn't even finish. I can feel this though. I can feel it. I feel woo. I don't think I'm gonna sleep tonight. That's okay. I gotta pick up people at 10 o'clock from the airport. Anyway. Thanks for coming through, everybody. Really appreciate that. I'm gonna let all you guys go. All right. You guys all have a good night. Take care. Cheers.